What up, peeps? So I am at the DoubleTree Hotel in downtown San Antonio, and I am going to check out, and I'm looking around because I'm trying to find it, but there's supposedly a pop-up beauty makeup type sale thing. So I figured I'm gonna check it out, and I'm bringing yous with me, and hopefully it'll be a good time. So let's see what we find. Okay, so I had to do voiceover because there's a lot of copyrighted music that was played at the event, obviously, so I didn't want it to be muted or taken down or whatever. So anyway, that first table has like all the skincare stuff, and there's a skincare guy there named Matt, and he was showing me this product, and it's an exfoliator, and it actually was taking dead skin off. I was watching it do it while he rubbed it off on my arm. And then that's the toner that he used on my arm as well. And it took excess dirt off and everything. So that was pretty interesting. And then he put a moisturizer on my arm after, nutritive facial serum. And it seemed pretty good. And it made my arm feel nice, smooth, and soft after. But I already have so much moisturizer. I definitely don't need to buy more. So there's more skincare and moisturizers. Here's where the face masks are. Red and snail mask. See, I don't know if I want snail on my face, if that's what's actually in there. If any of you have tried snail on your face, let me know down in the comments below. How was it? Tell me about it. I won't do it, but at least you did it for us. And for that, I thank you. So I did pick up a couple of masks from there. That gold collagen one, and then that firm and lift, because you know I'm old and shit. So, but $5 for like the big ones and stuff, that's not bad. They had some cute masks there. That one says, "Oh my God, coronavirus," with the comic look. That was pretty cool. So one thing they had a ton of there was eyeshadow palettes, which I know is the big thing right now. Like a lot of us have collections of eyeshadow palettes. I'm one of them. I sat there and said to myself, "Oh, I'm just gonna get a few." Nope. I have a lot. So, but one thing I noticed was some of them were chalky. Some of them had a ton of fallout. That one was pretty highly pigmented there. That one was called Cool Breeze, I believe. Some of it was chalky, like that blue was chalky, but that pink was really highly pigmented. So it looks like on some of those palettes that some of the colors would be hit and miss, you know? But I mean, if you're just starting out with makeup and just learning and stuff, it doesn't hurt to learn on those things either, you know what I mean? So there's some lashes that they have, 3D Faux. My son made me pick out one of those, so I did. So there's some more palettes. It's supposed to be, you know, some of these are supposed to be duplicates of more expensive versions of items, and you'll see some examples of that in a little bit. But there's a lot of different interesting ones. I thought that unicorn one was definitely cute. Look at this with the sparkles. The sparkles, they come out on there pretty nice. Now, if you want that actual effect, though, you'll have to add something before, like a glitter primer, or you can even do thin down lash glue. That way it sticks on real good, you know? So that was one of my youngest's favorite, was that palette. He loved it. He was like, "You should buy it." He's like my beauty consultant. I didn't get it because I already have it. So coconut lip mask. Very excited about that one. I actually tried it last night. I'm going to put it up on TikTok. It was actually pretty good. I kept it on overnight. Jelly Junkie. Those are like liquid paint type eyeshadows. At least from what I saw. There's some setting sprays. And while I was showing that, my young beauty consultant suggests that you guys get those nail polishes because he thought those were awesome. Some different color chrome metal effect ones and glittery ones. He seems to always pick all that kind of stuff. He has good taste though. So there's some hair appliances that they have. And there's different ones, straightening brushes and curling irons and crimp irons. Okay, so here's an example of the dupe thing I was telling you about. So, for example, that eyeshadow quad that they have there is supposed to be a dupe, you know, like a cheaper version, so to speak, I'll tell you, of one of the Chanel quads. Now, is it the same quality? I don't know. I'm not trying it. I have too many palettes, but that's what it looks like on the inside. It looks like a ton of people messed with it, and that's probably why it looks like that. But the colors do look very similar. That I can definitely tell you. The colors are definitely similar. So if you want a cheaper version of something to try out, then yes. I just can't tell you if the quality is the same or not in way of stay power, color payoff, if it's harder to build, whatever. So this kind gentleman, Matt, is showing me one of the straightening irons and how it steams. And what happened was I screwed up the audio on this, my fault, but he was kind enough to show us how that iron works. But I'm leaving it in the video because I'm showing you an example of how the staff in this event were very helpful and very willing to educate you on their items. So he was showing me how the MSRP, it shows on the boxes. I'm going to show you an example of that in a second. It's, MSRP $350, and then they have them for $35, so like 90% off. They have one with emojis and Instagram stuff and everything. That's pretty cute. So, I mean, if you want to get some basic hair appliances even for someone for Christmas, that could be good. So here's another thing, too, about dupes, okay? So the gentleman was telling me that Beauty Creations is the manufacturer that makes the makeup for Jeffree Star and Kylie Jenner. And I'm showing you that right there. And he's showing because he pointed it out to me. And I'm honestly not sure how true that is. I've never looked into it, that's why. So, I mean, now I'm going to have to, right? But if that's true, I am going to buy one of the lipsticks to try it out. And I am going to compare. Because I do have Jeffree Star's lipsticks, and I do have a Kylie Jenner lipstick too. So I will let you know. So there's some other glosses made by that same company, Beauty Creations. And there's some colored balms. That's what's that laying down flat there on the other side. I didn't get any of them, though, because I have a bunch from Bath & Body Works. But they have some NYX, so that was pretty cool. We know them, right? So it's pretty cool they have that there. There's some info so that you can check them out online. And here's the fragrance section. So they have fragrances, and especially if you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. You know how there's always those people that sit there and say, hey, do you like Chanel? Well, we have fragrance for cheaper, and it's the same smell, and then they show it to you, and then they try and have you buy it for like $15 a bottle or whatever it is, So this is basically same idea for those of you who are familiar with what I'm talking about. But basically, it's where they take the fragrances, the designer fragrances, and duplicate them, at least as closely as possible. And then they bottle it up, and then you get it for a lower price. Nothing wrong with that, Not everybody can afford $100 for a bottle of perfume. That's reasonable. I get it. So they have dupes of ones such as Theorem Hair, and I'm not sure if I said the name right. I apologize if it didn't. But there's also some Dior, some Chanel, and what else was there? Victor and Rolf, different ones like that. I like that bottle. Anyway, more eyeshadow palettes, bunch of lip liners and eyeliners, bunch of brow products. Most of it was like either pencil or gel type brow products. Some, liquid with spoolie brushes. And there's the section with the brushes. I got one of the fan brushes, so I'm looking forward to trying those out for sure. So since I have a few minutes and I'm driving on the way to get some more tattoo work done, I figured I could tell you a little bit about all in all what my experience was going to that pop-up beauty sale. So basically it's all in one big room, so it's not a whole big con that takes up like equivalent to a convention, I should say, that takes up the whole hotel or anything like that. It's just in one big room where they have a bunch of different products. You could maybe end up spending an hour, maybe 2 hours if there's like a lot of stuff that you need or something, or you want to test everything, then maybe it would take a couple hours. But like my youngest and I, we were in and out, and I want to say we maybe spent 45 minutes. We did not spend that long at all at the event. The sales staff that was there was very helpful. They were very, very nice. They were very, when it came to, like, you know how sometimes when you go and do stuff with and there's free gifts, like entry gifts or something, how sometimes some companies and stuff will be like stingy about it. They're really not. They help you even get those free gifts, and they're like, hey, you want to get another free gift? Do this, you know. So, and it's real easy. You just gotta like follow their pages. So you follow the Pop-Up Beauty Shop Facebook page. You follow the Pop-Up Beauty Sale page, because that's a separate one. And then you either check in or share the event on your own personal Facebook page. And then that's how you get, like, you know, one free gift. I think the one free gift is just the sharing. And then the second free gift, this is another reason why I can do the video, because I saw that there was traffic coming up. Anyways, so the second thing is leaving a review about the event, and I left a review saying that there was a wide range of products at good prices, which is true. It was there was, and for me, I already have so many different eyeshadow palettes and everything else. Although I was very interested when that one guy told me that the Beauty Creations is the same company that makes stuff for Jeffree Star. I mean, I never looked into it, so I never, like, you know, knew about that in the first place, really. But I did buy one of the lipsticks because I am interested in comparing the formulas and seeing if one is, in fact, different from the other, and if so, how. I did get a really cool tip. The next thing that you're going to see for the end of the video is going to be a photo of the items that I got. So I'll be sure to do a video about those and, you know, tell you about the products and everything, so that if a pop-up shop thing comes up by you, you know what's good, or, you know, whatever. I have more makeup palettes than I know what to do with, so I obviously don't need more of those. So I'm probably not gonna do nothing about those, but I did buy a couple of face masks. I bought one of the lipsticks, like I said, to try. My youngest picked out a set of lashes for me to try, so we have those. A good tip I meant to tell you that one of the staff told me about. So there's a gold collagen mask in there that you see that I have. A good tip that he told me about that. He said for me to put the collagen mask in the refrigerator for an hour before I put it on my face. He also said that it's supposed to be like, it's presented as a product, as a one-time use product, right? But he said that if you open up the package the right way and save the product that's in there, the liquid product that's in there, he said you can put the mask back in there and get, you know, as long as you save it, seal it accordingly and stuff, and put it in the fridge, whatever, that you can actually get a second use out of it. So I'm going to try that out, and I'm going to let you know. So that's one thing. I'm very interested and excited to try the coconut lip mask that I picked up. So I'm excited about that. There's other stuff that they have too. Like they did have a lot of really good things in way of tools. They had a bunch of types of tweezers. They had eyelash curlers. They had, you know, brush cleaners and all kinds of stuff. I also got cucumber makeup wipes, and I'm very excited about trying those. The next pop-up sale that's happening in San Antonio, I believe, is November 20th and 21st, and it's at I think another hotel, or it might be the same one. I don't know. I'll let you know. Anyway, I'll make sure to put a link down in the description box for the event itself, in case you live in San Antonio or you're interested in following the page, in case they come to your area. And yeah, so I'm going to definitely be trying some of the products soon, because if they're really good, then because the prices were really good, then I'm gonna stock up, you know, especially things like makeup wipes and stuff, because you always can use that stuff. So everything that I bought that you're gonna see in the next picture, I spent a total of, with tax, $39. So for everything I got, that was seriously not bad at all. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like. If you're not subscribed already, for shame, you should be subscribed. And definitely see you in the next video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.